877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I'm Phil Grande of Phil'sGang.com. Every day I talk to you about the PT2 chart. What is that? It's a chart that tells you when to buy, it turns green, when to sell, it turns red. It sounds so simplistic, so easy, it doesn't even sound real. But you know what? It works. Technology. That's what you got to look at today. Technology. It's Phil'sGang.com, my PT2 chart.
Go to Phil'sGang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Professional traders and investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional traders and investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account, they also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology, from extensive options trading tools to sophisticated risk management and much more. Keep a pulse on daily market activity with commentary with IB's Traders Insight. Market analysis from professional traders in the industry directly to your screen. Visit us at interactivebrokers.com to learn more about these offerings. Interactivebrokers.com. Interactive Brokers, member SIPC.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil M. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Stock market like random occurrences, but the fact is, market corrections are bound to happen. But what if you could see the correction coming in advance? What if you could be prepared to short the market before it's too late? Don't get caught off guard. Become a Phil'sGang.com member and get all the daily market information, investment strategies, and be prepared to make profits when the market is up or the market is down. You can do this for only $49.95 a month. Learn how to invest in the market, get daily coaching guidance on your investments, and take the first step of putting profits in your pocket. With Phil'sGang.com, you just log on and get daily instructions to invest in the market. You don't have to worry about long-term contracts or hidden fees. Plus, all Phil'sGang.com archive, so just log on and enjoy the profits. Phil'sGang.com. Go to Phil'sGang.com or give them a call today at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Some girls wish to grow up and be a princess. Other girls wish to simply grow up. May and Bailey are friends battling kidney cancer at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We developed a treatment for their cancer that's helping kids like them across America.
You know what I wish for?
What's that, honey?
My hair back. And no more cancer.
Well, girls, St. Jude is working on that.
Donate now at stjude.org or shop wherever you see the St. Jude logo.
Hi, gang. Phil Grande of Phil'sGang.com. Time after time, I hear investors say they are afraid to get back into the stock market. Well, I don't blame you, but you're missing out on a great opportunity. At Phil'sGang.com, we take away that fear. We take away the risk of investing. At Phil'sGang.com, we offer a different investment program that can help you to implement strategies for short-term and long-term investing success. No matter if the market is follow me with a spider, or we have a program for the working investor, someone who's busy all day, don't have time to dedicate to investing. A perfect program for you. No matter what the program, Phil'sGang.com, our mission is to make you a better investor. For more information, Phil'sGang.com. That's Phil'sGang.com. 77600 gang.
For more information, go to Phil'sGang.com or give us a 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. What is Phil's Gang? Phil'sGang.com is a subscription website service that host Phil Grande has been teaching and providing daily stock investment recommendations for over 15 years, all in the name of making its customers educated investors and helping the kids at St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you want to take charge of your financial future, then do not wait any longer. For only $49.95, become a Phil's Gang member today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent licensed advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
I wish this upon nobody.
Grief overcoming the family of a 7-year-old gunned down during another violent 4th of July weekend here in Chicago.
Despite officers working 12-hour shifts this weekend, several dozen people have been shot on Friday.
That's right. People were shot. 14 killed in Chicago over the weekend. Remember I told you on Friday, I said more people would die from choking on a pickle than getting killed by somebody from ISIS. And that's exactly what happened. More shootings. 82. Where's Obama? This is his city. 80. We didn't have that kind of Afghanistan, for heaven's sakes, over the weekend. Unbelievable. 82. But I want to first talk to, before we talk about that, I think it's important. Let's talk about what's going on in Greece. Yes, it's going to affect you. It can happen here. And what most people don't understand, you were screwed under the Dodd-Frank bill and also under the laws. You know you're treated as a creditor? That's right. With your bank, your money, when you deposit it, okay, that bank, if it's in trouble, just like what's going on in Greece, can take that money. They have every right to take your money, take your cash, and turn it into stock of that bank. That's right. It can be a little scary. Remember when Barney Frank, he was on with me, he said this?
It's to prevent another financial crisis while allowing the banking system to play the important role it has to play in the economy. We have made the system safer than it was.
He's a liar. He's a liar. He and Dad, they made a fortune. All these guys are working at banks now. Notice everyone's working at banks or a banking investment firm. They lied to you. Your deposit money can be turned into stock. That's the law. There's nothing you can do about it. Called equity. It becomes the capital, okay, for a newly formed bank. So let's say JP Morgan goes down or your bank's going down, whatever bank where your deposit money is, they can say, oh, here's the stock, we're taking your cash, and now you own shares of this newly formed entity, whatever they're going to call a bank, okay? And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do. So you are going to be a shareholder of that bank. Take your cash. Now the difference in Greece, they're doing it. They're calling it the wealth haircut. Only the wealthy that will happen to. Only the wealthy get hit. In this country, it's the opposite. The wealthy get away with their money, and you and I are left holding the bag. The middle class. That's right. They did just the opposite. Now so you can say, but Phil, wait a minute. I'm insured under the FDIC, $250,000. Oh, really? Yes, you are. But you better go check the small print of the Dodd-Frank rule. It's an I, and it's converted to bank stock. You have no say about it. The FDIC, that $250,000 will be converted. There's no protection under that $250,000. Your cash has no protection on that $250,000 if they want to take this and turn it to stock. Look what they did with Lehman Brothers. Same thing. The creditors will come in, take the assets, and take off, leaving everybody holding the bag. And that's how the Dodd-Frank bill was set up. That the banks take care of themselves. They're the creditors. They take the assets and leave you holding the bag. Leave us holding the bag. And that's what's going on with the Frank Dodd bill and the regulators. When they put this deal together, they blind eye as banks to these deposits. And what these are is the derivative exposure. I've been talking to you about this derivative exposure. Some of these banks, like Bank of America, is holding 75 trillion derivatives. J.P. Morgan, something like 72 in derivatives. That's almost, you combine all these banks and all the derivatives, it's larger than the GDP of all. You put all the world's wealth together, all the nation's wealth together, it's bigger than their wealth. So we gotta just remember this, because this can happen here in the United States when these banks fail. Now you say, well, it won't happen. Well, it won't. It sure will. It already has. Remember, 2008. The banks were not made any stronger. That was my argument I was making the other day to Barney Ferry. I don't see how these banks, when you take 5 banks and make it a monopoly, 5 banks control all the assets, 78% of all the assets. How does that make them stronger? Makes them weaker. You want to spread your risk. You don't put all your risk in one basket. You spread the risk. Well, they did the opposite. So the whole problem with our banks are these derivatives. Take these banks down, and they've done everything to protect these banks. So they can take our money, change it to stock, and then we're funding these new entities. Let's hope it doesn't happen. It may never happen, but you got to be aware of it. And that $250,000 is not a protection. Also, under Homeland Security, remember, they have the authority. If you have gold, so I'm on silver, and I got jewelry, I got a safe, I got a safety deposit box. I'm set, man. Cash in a safety deposit box. I got jewelry, I got gold, I got silver. Oh no. Under the Dodd bill, Frank Dodd bill, Homeland Security can go into the bank, seize the contents of your safety deposit box under the Dodd-Frank bill. And under Homeland Security, they can go seize that, to take that money, to hold that bank up, to save that bank from failing. So now I'm not telling you to go and take your money out, suggesting that put underneath your pillow. That's the last thing I want you to do. But it's just interesting how you should, when they put this Dodd-Frank bill together and they revitalize these bankruptcy rules, how they've taken care of the banks and they haven't taken care of us. And the reason why they took care of the banks are weak. They know the banks are in trouble. They know the banks got these derivatives which are killing them. They've always took these derivatives. Remember, they put them off the side. They took them off their balance sheet. So it's just something we have to be aware of. So hopefully that will never happen. But they have every right to do that, and I think you should know that. We also, did you hear about, remember we talked about Chris Matthews last week? Remember him last week bragging?
Well, the June jobs report is out, and with the addition of 223,000 jobs, the unemployment rate went down to 5.3%. That's the lowest in 7 years. Wages aren't increasing as much as workers would like, of course, but people are going. President Obama has overseen 64 straight months now of job growth. That's the longest streak on record. The president is on a roll.
Well, he left a lot out of that. Oh, by the way, this weekend he was marching. See the picture of him? He's marching for Hillary Clinton. He was in a parade, one of her parades, and he was marching. So, boy, that's really being neutral, huh? Imagine that. Unbelievable. But what else would you expect from this guy? But Chris Matthews is totally wrong. And I was watching him this weekend again on these different shows, and he's talking about how, we're so much better off now than we were before. And he's so wrong. His numbers are so wrong. Either he's just a liar or he just doesn't know his numbers. And I don't think he knows his numbers. That 223,000 job number he's all excited about. Do you know we're still 1.7 million below the level of December 2007, and we're still 10 million total below our peak of jobs, especially the breadwinner jobs, the jobs that pay 54 grand or more. What's he talking about? We'll visit that when we get back and a lot more. It is now 15 past the hour here on Phil's Gang. We're talking about Greece as well.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. At PhilsGang.com, we promote core technicals and chart analysis that enables each Phil's Gang member to be the best investor they can be. At PhilsGang.com, stock investing is defined in detail by the Phil's Gang standards. Working together, we achieve our goals and ultimately provide a truly unique profit-taking experience for our members. This is what PhilsGang.com does, and no one does it better than the off-the-Wall Street maverick, Phil Grande. For over 15 years, Phil coaches and teaches that stock investing diversity goes beyond fundamentals and stories. We believe that amazing things happen when people invest in themselves by following Phil's format and recommendations. At PhilsGang.com, we believe in the desire to embrace, build, and deliver on our core values and promises. And for over 15 years, Phil Grande has delivered on that promise. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, this is Phil Grande of philsgang.com. What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best deal, and they find it at philsgang.com and Interactive Brokers.
Professional investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology, low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB Universal account, they also benefit from technology. Go to Interactive Brokers and improve your return.
PhilGang.com chooses InteractiveBroker.com. Check out Interactive Brokers for more information and be sure to tell them Phil Grande sent you. That's InteractiveBrokers.com. What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's Gang, brokers, stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend Interactive Brokers to all my Phil's Gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to philsgang.com and click on the Interactive Brokers graphic. And that's philsgang.com.
Timing is everything in life, and to be successful in the stock market, timing requires being in at the right time and out at the right time. At philsgang.com, Phil Grande teaches and coaches you on stocks to identify and how to wisely time your investments. With Phil's technical analysis, you'll learn chart indicators and learn how to recognize patterns. Plus, you learn to identify those patterns so you can time the market to buy. Short the market. Novice for expert. For investors who need cutting-edge stock market information that gives a strategic advantage that no one else has, philsgang.com is your only source to making consistent profits in the stock market. For a daily education in timing the stock market and making profits, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or log on to philsgang.com.
Why aren't you using? Why are you paying 63% of the money you saved as a fee? 401k, you are paying in fees 63% of the money that you saved. That is crazy. Why don't you switch to the spiders? Join my gang, Phil's Gang. Millions of people do. Use the spiders. 500 best stocks in the world.
Find out more at philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600. 877-600-4264. At philsgang.com, we promote core technicals and chart analysis that enables each Phil's Gang member to be the best investor they can be. At philsgang.com, stock investing is defined in detail by the Phil's Gang standards. Working together, we achieve our goals and ultimately provide a truly unique profit-taking experience for our members. This is what philsgang.com does, and no one does it better than the off-the-Wall Street maverick, Phil Grande. For over 15 years, Phil coaches and teaches that stock investing diversity goes beyond fundamentals and stories. Amazing things happen when people invest in themselves by following Phil's format and recommendations. At Phil.com, we believe in the desire to embrace, build, and deliver on our core values and promises. And for over 15 years, Phil Grande has delivered on that promise. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to Phil's Gang Radio Show. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Yep, there's a little bit of grease in the frying pan, and grease is in the frying pan if it jumps out of the frying pan into the fire, because the Greek banks are preparing contingency plans to take depositors' money. The banks are collapsing. They're fearful of financial collapse. Banks are going to go right in and grab everybody's money. Can they do it here? Sure they can. Check it out. And that $250,000 that you have for security won't help you, because they have the right to take your money and exchange with you. They'll set up a new bank, and you will own shares of that bank. And of course, it would be almost worthless. Now, in Greece, they're doing it just to the very wealthy. Here in the United States, they're doing it to the poor, and they're doing it to the middle class, and let the wealthy get away. Let them take off. Let them be the creditors. Let them be secured. Let them take the assets and scoot. Get out of Dodge. Well, you and I stay behind and suffer, because they got trillions and trillions of derivatives that I told you for years would put these banks upside down if something like this ever happened in the United States. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Let's go take a look at the stock market.
Stock Corner
Greece is having
brought to you by
problems.
the Phil's Gang video channel. Go to philsgang.com. Click on the video channel graphic and check out Phil's free videos on the market, economy, and current events.
Well, we love this because this is a great time. We knew that oil would start going down, and that oil prices would start going down, especially service stocks, oil service stocks. And we've been short these for quite some time. And if you take a look, if you go to my chart, go to my Easy Invest chart, go to my website, philsgang.com, and click on where it says Watch Live. Go to my computer, your computer, and go to philsgang.com, click on Watch Live, or go to one of your on your mobile device, and you can see this. Now I want to show you SLB. This is what you would have done if you were a gang member. You would have been in great shape if you're using the PT2, or if you're trading it, either one. But let's use the PT2, because most of you don't have time to trade stocks. You want to be invested. Here's all you had to do. You can see when Schlumberger was going up, it was green. That means the institutions that own most of the stock of Schlumberger, the big boys, they were buying stock. Then they decide, hey, we're going to take our money out because we can see what's coming. Do you think your planner, your money manager, your 401k, do you think the guy that's running your 401k, you think he would do this for you? What, are you nuts? Of course not. It's not his job. He doesn't want you to take your money out. Why would he? Because he gets paid on the amount of money that's in that group of money. In other words, when he goes around and he has his salespeople they call stockbrokers, and they go and they collect all this money, and they go golf with you and befriend you, and they're buddies, and hey, give me your money, I'm going to take care of it, I'm going to manage it. Remember, they don't get paid on how much money they make for you on the money you're investing. They get paid on how much money goes into the fund, and you'll never get paid. Because you never get out in time. And here's a good example. We did. Here's Schlumberger taking advantage of what's going on in Greece. We said, as soon as it turns green after 2 days, we'll short it on the PT2. If this is one of your stocks, Schlumberger, we always recommend you follow just 7 stocks, and if this is one of them, look how nice that turned out to be. And it's still red today. So it'll tell you when they're going to stop. And they're going to start putting money back in. Then when it turns green, you get back in. So Schlumberger is a 9% return. What is wrong with that? Are you kidding? That's what? About 8 weeks, 9% return? Very nice. Now I'm going to give you another one. We have another OIH, which is an exchange-traded fund, a basket of oil service stocks. Same thing, and if you got in when it turned red around $38, and you had a confirmation of a crossover, and now it's 33, so 38 to 33, that is a very, very nice return. That's a 13% return. Let's say you got in halfway through. Let's say you got halfway, and you got a 6% return. within about 8 weeks on your way. What is wrong with that? And same with tech. We took a look at Intel. Take a look at Intel. And you can see Intel, same thing. It turned from green to red. Turned red around $33, and now it's down. Now it's down to about $30. Nice little move to red. 3 down to 30. Another 9% return. That's another 9% return with just a crossover. Just a crossover. Simple red over yellow, green to red. Now when it turns green again, we just go the other way. What this does, it just turns around and it the money. That's all it does. It follows the money today. You don't get that in a 401k. That doesn't happen. They're not going to do that for you in a 401k. Remember, 401k, it's interesting. The AARP in a recent study found more than 80% of those who have a 401k plan, participants, didn't have a clue how much they were paying in fees. Many thought they weren't paying any fees at all. Didn't have any fees going. Are you kidding? You will die with fees. If you have a 401k mutual fund retirement account and you invested $10,000, let's say you work for a company, you stayed there for 30 years, use that number, compound the return at 7% annually, you should have $945,000 when you're ready to retire. But that's not what you have. That's not what you're going to. You're going to have $585,000. You know how you hear these ads? We only charge you 1% of the money we manage. Are you nuts? Of course not. A 1.2% fee on the 945. They'll tell you that you'll be left with $745,000. That's not the truth. Now let's take all the other hidden fees. Let's take the other hidden fees. You got 28 hidden administrative fees. They're hidden in the net asset value of the 401k that not even a professional can find. You're left with $585,000 out of $945,000. Are you kidding? I'm sorry. That's what they're going to take from you. You're going to be left with $360,000. I'm sorry. $360,000. They're going to charge you $585,000. $360,000 on $945,000 with 401k. That's the truth. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What is Phil's Gang? Phil'sGang.com is a subscription website service that host Phil Grande has been teaching and providing daily stock investment recommendations for over 15 years, all in the name of making its customers educated investors and helping the kids at St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you want to take charge of your financial future, then do not wait any longer. For only $49.95, become a Phil's Gang member today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Why aren't you using the spiders? Why are you paying 63% of the money you saved as a fee? 401k, you are paying in fees 63% of the money that you saved. That is crazy. Why don't you switch to the spiders? Join my gang, Phil's Gang, and do what millions of people do. Use the spiders. 500 best stocks in the world.
Find out more at philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Stock market corrections may seem like random occurrences, but the fact is, market corrections are bound to happen. But what if you could see the correction coming in advance? What if you could be prepared to short the market before it's too late? Don't get caught off guard. Become a philsgang.com member and get all the daily market information, investment strategies, and be prepared to make profits when the market is up or the market is down. You can do this for only $49.95 a month. Learn how to invest in the market, get daily coaching guidance on your investments, and take the first step of putting profits in your pocket. With philsgang.com, you just log on and get daily instructions on how to invest in the market. You don't have to worry about long-term contracts or hidden fees. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived, so just log on and enjoy the ride to profits. philsgang.com. Go to philsgang.com or give them a call today at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. At philsgang.com, we promote core technicals and chart analysis that enables each Phil's Gang member to be the best investor they can be. At philsgang.com, stock investing is defined in detail by the Phil's Gang standards. Working together, we achieve our goals and provide a truly unique profit-taking experience for our members. Gang.com does, and no one does it better than the off-the-Wall Street maverick, Phil Grande. For over 15 years, Phil coaches and teaches that stock investing diversity goes beyond fundamentals and stories. We believe that amazing things happen when people invest in themselves by following Phil's format and recommendations. At philsgang.com, we believe in the desire to embrace, build, and deliver on our core values and promises. And for over 15 years, Phil Grande has delivered on that promise. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Some girls wish to grow up and be a princess. Other girls wish to simply grow up. May and Bailey are friends battling kidney cancer at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We developed a cancer that's helping kids like them across America.
You know what I wish for?
What's that, honey?
My hair back. And no more cancer.
Well, girls, St. Jude is working on that.
Donate now at stjude.org or shop wherever you see the St. Jude logo.
Timing is everything in life, and to be successful in the stock market, timing requires being in at the right time and out at the right time. At philsgang.com, Phil Grande teaches and coaches you on stocks to identify and how to wisely time your investments. With Phil's technical analysis, you'll learn chart indicators and learn how to recognize patterns. Plus, you learn to identify those patterns so you can time the market to buy or short the market. Novice for expert. For investors who need cutting-edge stock market information that gives a strategic advantage that no one else has, philsgang.com is your only source to making consistent profits in the for a daily education in timing the stock market and go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or log on to philsgang.com.
What is Phil's Gang? philsgang.com is a subscription website service that host Phil Grande has been teaching and providing daily stock investment recommendations for over 15 years, all in the name of making its customers educated investors and helping the kids at St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you want to take charge of your financial future, then do not wait any longer. For only $49.95, become a Phil's Gang member today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
And then the people are the ones who produce the jobs, not the government. The government is supposed to provide an environment where the people are energized. But right now, the end stages are sort of what you see in Detroit and Greece.
That's right. The government doesn't provide jobs. We're lied to every day saying, hey, they provided jobs. But they're not providing jobs. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Again, just to I gave you a wrong number. If you have $945,000 in your account, when you are done, you would have $360,000 left after all the hidden fees. The best way to think of a 401k mutual fund, you're going to lose half of your money. 50% of your money goes to fees. That's the best way to put it in your mind. Get rid of the 401k. You can't make money when you have fees like that. You just can't. The only one who makes money are the mutual fund managers. They've been designed that way. Since day one, the 401k has been designed that way. But you can't, when you've got 80% of people who are 401k plans, they didn't even know they had fees. That's insane, isn't it? So check it out. Just join my gang. Try it for a month. We just looked at Caterpillar. There's another one we just did on our PT2. Turned from green to red. When it turned from green to red, it went from $88 down to 83, almost 4% return. That's about 6 days. What's wrong with that? You're not going to get that anywhere. Who's going to give you that kind of return? But you're making the return. I'm not making it for you. Some broker's not making it for you. You do it yourself. It's easy. It's simplistic. It's an easy way to do it. If you can't tell What green and red is, I don't know what to tell you, but it's pretty simple. Green, you buy, red, you sell short. And this way you get both sides of it. So check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and check out the program. It's called my PT2 program, and it works beautifully. All right, let's get back to what's going on with this thing with Greece. Greece is really getting bad, and it's hurting our market, which is good for us because we have our PT2 and we have short positions on. That's why you should always be in a position when the market's going down that you have on. That simply means identify those stocks that the big institutions are pulling their money out. Now, if you're in a 401k, you can do it, but you inverse. We can show you. All right. But let's get back to those jobs that Ron Paul was talking about, and Matthews, and all these people are all bragging how jobs are. Obama's created all these jobs. He hasn't created these jobs. It's just a total lie, because people don't understand the jobs. They don't understand how they don't understand how the jobs come about. That's the first thing about it. Take the 223,000 jobs that we had last week. 1.7 million. We're 1.7 million jobs where our level was in December 2007. So how can you say he created these jobs? We're 10 million behind our peak. We're in a hole 10 million. Especially breadwinner jobs. These are full-time positions paying $54,000 and more. These are in energy, mining, construction, manufacturing, business management. Since the day he took office, Obama has not generated one new job in that sector. Healthcare, education, social service jobs, not one. Not one since he became president. And to make it worse, you have to fund these $680 a week jobs, these $35,000 jobs. We fund them. You and I have to fund them. Or they're giving people $100,000 a year to stay home. We fund these $1.5 trillion. You and I have to fund these stupid jobs through Medicare, Medicaid, all these health and social services, all these entitlement programs. That's how we created these jobs. Then another $1 trillion we spend on public sector education funding, another $100 billion per year on government guaranteed student loans, and $250 billion annually on tax subsidies for employer provided individual health insurance plans and Obama tax credits, and on and on and on. So we have to print or borrow money. It's costing you and me to print or borrow money. We have to take that to provide these jobs. These 43,000 jobs that pay $35,000. It's not worth it. We're better off writing everybody a check for $100,000. Where's all these jobs he creates? Then take June. Again, the 223,000 jobs. 78% are low-paying part-time $11 to $14-hour jobs. Bartenders. A lot of them are motel jobs, desk clerks at motels. That's still 1.7 million jobs below the level of December 2007. Where did he create these jobs? These $14 an hour jobs, they generate about 26 hours per week. So let's think about it. 78% of the 223,000 jobs, these are $14 an hour jobs. The average guy works 26 hours a week. So he's getting $19,000 on an annual basis. So 223,000 that they're all excited about. Matthews was all excited about, saying nobody's giving Obama credit. I'll give Obama all the credit in the world for these jobs. These are his jobs. 78% of the 223 jobs, 23,000 jobs, $11 to $14 an hour. Are you kidding? And he's still short 1.7 million. Total 10 million. What kind of job is that? These jobs that generate 26 hours a week, 19 grand a year? What, are you absolutely nuts? Now you know why companies are doing accounting tricks to get their stock prices up. So Matthews says, I want to give Obama credit for the stock. He wants credit for these jobs, these $14 an hour jobs. You and I have to put the money up to pay these things through entitlements. But think about this. The stock buyback programs, because people aren't making any money, prices have been going up 126%. But it's stopped now in the last 6 months, hasn't it? 4 months. The market's because the big guys are pulling their money out because they know what the game was in the last 6 months. Ron Paul said it all. Here, listen to him again.
We do not have a free market. Every day the market gets less free. Individual liberty gets further eroded.
That's right. Why? Because there's an interference into the marketplace. It's called the plunger team. But that doesn't make any difference as long as you're on the wrong side, on the right side of the investment. As long as you have something showing you, follow the money, follow the institutions. As long as you follow the money. We talked about this the other day. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Boeing. Every time there's a war, go buy their stock. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. Follow the money. You don't need somebody there that's some planner, some money manager telling you what the margins are, or price to sales or price to book, or you think you need them because of that. You don't. But here's what's crazy. The stock buybacks is what drove these stock prices up for 6 years, at 30% a year. But at some point, you can't keep printing money to give to companies to keep buying back their stock, to drive their earnings, to drive their stock prices higher. How long can you do that? Not long. We'll be right back, and I'll tell you when it's going to pop.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, Phil Grande of Phil's Gang. We're here again. It is summer again, another year. Same thing, just different players. Greece is slipping down a slippery slope. Obama, he's going to raise premiums. Of course, he lied to us, say he wasn't going to. Food prices are skyrocketing. You're going to be paying more for hot dogs and hamburgers than you ever did before. They tell us there's no inflation. And the Fed, hey, they're going to raise rates in September. Well, they always tell us they're going to raise rates, and they never do. But you know what? Young or old, we're here to reach out to you. Retirement is the main crisis we are having. Even if you're 35 years old, you're going to think, oh, that's a long time. Well, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, yes, you do. Check out Phil's Gang. Whether you're young, whether you're old, doesn't matter. We're all going to reach the same place, retirement. Let me reach out and help you. That's philsgang.com. Give us a call if you're concerned about living the same lifestyle you became accustomed to while working.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, gang. Phil Grande of philsgang.com. Time after time, I hear investors say they are afraid to get back into the stock market. Well, I don't blame you, but you're missing out on a great opportunity. At philsgang.com, we take away that fear. We take away the risk of investing. At philsgang.com, we offer a different investment program that can help you to implement strategy for short-term and long-term investing success. No matter if the market is up, you can follow me with a spider. Or we have a program for the working investor, someone who's busy all day, don't have time to dedicate to investing. A perfect program for you. No matter what the program, Phil's Gang, philsgang.com, our mission is to make you a better investor. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy. They do their They look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's Gang chooses Interactive Brokers, stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend Interactive Brokers to all my Phil's Gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to philsgang.com and click on the Interactive Brokers graphic. And that's philsgang.com. Hi, Phil Grande of Phil's Gang. We're here again. It is summer again, another year. Same thing, just different players. Greece is slipping down a slippery slope. They're going broke. Obama, he's going to raise premiums. Of course, he lied to us, say he wasn't going to. Food prices are skyrocketing. You're going to be paying more for hot dogs and hamburgers than you ever did before. They tell us there's no inflation. And the Fed, hey, they're going to raise rates in September. Well, they always tell us they're going to raise rates, and they never do. But you know what? Young or old, we're here to reach out to you. Retirement is the main crisis we are having. Even if you're 35 years old, you're going to think, oh, that's a long time. Well, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, yes, you do. Check out Phil's Gang. Whether you're young, whether you're old, doesn't matter. We're all going to reach the same place, retirement. Let me reach out and help you. That's philsgang.com. Give us a call if you're concerned about living the same you became accustomed to while working.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Now, here's Phil.
He's doing this to inflame and to incite and to draw attention, which seems to be his organizing principle of his campaign. And he doesn't represent the Republican Party.
I'm glad Trump doesn't represent the Republican Party. Republican or Democrat. They both suck. What are you talking about? They both have been building a welfare economy. The both of them. At least Trump is speaking his mind. Here's what Ron Paul said.
We do not have a free market. I think he's tapping into a lot of feelings, when he talks about borders and different things like that, and the terrible condition of the economy. I think he taps into a lot of people.
And that's why he's number one. That's why he's leading the way. Look, we know the economy is not doing well. We know. When you keep saying he's created 12 million jobs, that's a bold-faced lie. There has not been one new manufacturing job created during his entire term in office. And in fact, the 12 million manufacturing jobs reported for June is still below the level of December 2007 of manufacturing jobs, and worse, 30% lower than the 17.3 million manufacturing jobs reported in January 2000. So what's he talking about? It's a lie. Just like, again, people have no clue that there's any fees with a 401k. Have no clue. People don't have any clue about jobs. You can tell them anything, they'll believe it. And they tell them anything. Jeb Bush. What do I care about Jeb Bush? I'm sick of the Bushes. I'm sick of them. What is he going to do different when he gets in? What's any of them going to do? I'd rather see Trump get in. At least he's going to do something. We need somebody to do something different. It's not working. And I don't care if it's Republicans or Democrats. They're all the same. Put them all in a bucket of crap. They're the same. You can't tell one from the other, that's why they got labels. Have labels when they go in the room because they you know how you get tagged when you go into a party? They give you a tag with your name on there because everybody invites like kind of people to a party. You can't tell the difference. They have to put your name on your tag so they know who you are. But you're all the same, or you wouldn't be at that party, would you? It's the same thing in Congress. They have their names so we know who they are because they're all the same. They're no good. When you take the politician and they increase by $56 billion these overlapping job programs. They spent $18 billion on 47 overlapping job programs. They all do the same thing. Of the $56 billion, they took $18 billion of the 56 and the same jobs again. And what did the people who go and check on these programs, the auditors, what did they say about these programs? These job training programs do not fill any critical need that the private markets don't already fill. Everything they do is for votes. It's not for us. And that's why I tell you over and over till my hair hurts. You think you're actually going to sit back, give somebody money? You think your brokers, your planners, the banks, when you go to your trust department, those are the ones I love. The bank trust departments. Those are the last people I would trust. Are you kidding me? A bank trust department? Think how stupid that is. A bank trust department. That's like going and saying, I can't think of anything as stupid as that, okay? Oh, my God. Bank trust. Those two words just don't go. They don't go. That'd be like saying prison, nice people. I mean, it's unbelievable. But here's what we want to do. I can sit here all day long, 12 million jobs, give you all the numbers, and it's not going to make any difference to you. What's going to make a difference to you when one day you finally say, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm all week. I haven't got anything left. And what little I do have left, it's going anything for. I'm not going to have anything left for my retirement. I'm not going to have anything left. You're finally going one day just say, I'm tired of it. I get my 401k, I look at it, I read it, and I just throw it in the drawer. You got to make a decision to change something, man. Because what they're doing, the system of these 401k mutual funds do not work. The politicians, they're not here to help you. Bush is going to help you. You think Chris Christie gets up in the morning and think he's going to help you? You think Rick Perry really cares about you? The only one that really cares, I think, is Trump. He's already got more money than God. He just wants to fix things. Do you think Perry wants to fix things, or Christie wants to fix things, or these people? The only one who wanted to fix things was Ron Paul. They threw him out quick. But they can't do that to Trump. See, they can't do that to Trump. Ron Paul would have made a great president. But they never gave him a chance. The Republicans would never, and the Republicans think, oh, they can get rid of Trump too. They'll get rid. Oh, no. This time it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So here's all to do and understand. Somewhere along the line, you got to have money put aside for retirement. It's the most important thing you'll ever do. I know you young kids listening to me right now. You're in your truck and you got your big spinners and your big wheels on. You just paid $2,000 for those fancy wheels, and you're at a red light and it looks like your wheels are going. Paid an extra $1,200 extra to make sure your wheels look like they're going backwards. It's cool. Wait till you're about 65. And you're living in some apartment with cold water. And think about those cool wheels you had. Fooling everybody, looking like your wheels are going backwards, right? Think about that. All the money you wasted on those wheels. Just think if you took that same money. Let's say those wheels probably cost, what, $2,500 maybe, I guess, 4 of them. If you put that $2,500, you took the PT2, you take the $2,500, and every time the thing turned green, you bought, and it turned red, you would sell short. That's all you had to do. Because retirement is coming. Nobody's going to be there to help you. By the time if you think Social Security is going to be there, are you kidding? They're going to take that from you too. They're going to take that from you too. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Try it for a month. That's all. Try it for a month. Join the gang. Learn how to use the PT2. Put the stock on it and see how it works for a month. See if it works for you. That's all you got to do. And all I ask of you, help the kids at St. Jude if it does. That's all I want you to do. If it doesn't, if you don't like it, then you're out. There's no contract. You have no long term. You just leave. That's the end of it. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's listen to this. This is pretty cool.
You know, nobody wants to talk about it. It seems like I'm sort of the whipping post because I bring it up. And I don't understand whether you're liberal, whether you're conservative, whether you're Republican, Democrat. Why wouldn't you talk about a problem? There's tremendous crime, and it's illegal immigration is just incredible. And, you talk about terrorism, and the terrorists, they're going to come in from the southern border too because it's the easiest thing. You just walk right in.
He's right. Nobody wants to talk about it. It's all this political correctness. You can't talk about it. Listen to this.
A mixed jobs report in June as more jobs were created, but another 432,000 Americans dropped out of the workforce. Now the president is pushing new rules to expand overtime pay. He says it will boost America's wages.
Oh my God. Did you get that? I told you that when they first came out. These 223,000 jobs, what people don't tell you is we lost 422,000 people, but they don't call that. They call them discouraged. So in June, when they gave you 223, nobody said to you, oh, by the way, 420,000 people quit their job and they went on welfare. They went on one of the welfare programs. They went on they have the I think it's 85 now. Yeah, 85 total welfare programs. 85 welfare programs they went on. That's where these people are going. These people are leaving their job because remember this job lock thing now? You don't have to work anymore to get your insurance. They made it so you don't have to work to get your insurance. Instead of you and I will pick up the insurance for the people who don't want to work. That's how this Obamacare works. You and I, working hard, we pick up the insurance for a person who doesn't want to work. He feels he's job locked. He's only working to get his insurance. Oh, we don't want that for them. We want them to go home so that I have to pay for them. So that means that my policy goes up. My monthly premium goes up to take care of this guy who doesn't want to work. Oh, you think the Republicans are any better? Republicans are giving money to GE. Money to GE. They're giving money to GE. Why are they giving money to GE to do some project? Are you kidding? They're just as bad on the other side. Look, join my gang, follow the money, follow me, and let's help out St. Jude together. We'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.